Today we'll be making honey beer bread. And to make the bread, you'll need the following: all-purpose flour, sugar, some baking powder, unsalted butter, salt, some honey, and of course beer. Pick your favorite one. First, let's go ahead and melt the butter so it'll be ready for when we need it in the recipe. Now let's use some Crisco to grease up our 5 by 9 inch baking dish that we'll be using for our bread. In a large mixing bowl, go ahead and put in 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. For the 2 tablespoons of honey, sometimes it's a little easier if you spray a little Pam on your measuring device first. That way the honey will come easily out of the measuring spoon and it won't stick as much. Now let's add our beer to the mixture. Pour it in slowly to help reduce the amount of foam that's going to be created. And whatever you do, don't waste any of that beer. Go ahead and mix it around slowly just to get it all well incorporated and mixed up. Let's take that butter that we melted earlier and go ahead and put half of it into our baking dish and then spread it around. Go ahead and take the bread mixture and go put it in our baking dish. And smooth it all out to make sure it's level. Taking the second half of our butter, go ahead and pour that all over the top. And then let's brush it all around so make sure it coats every nook and cranny on the top of the bread mixture. Into the oven it goes at 350 degrees for about 1 hour. 1 hour later, we go ahead and pull it out of the oven and see how it looks. After cooling for about an hour or so, I'm going to go ahead and cut it open and see how it is. By the way, my favorite piece is the end piece. It's just got all that flavor in every nook and cranny of it. Oh. For such a simple bread, it has an incredible, amazing flavor that I love and all my friends love. It's their favorite bread that I make, even though it's by far the easiest one. Yeah. One of my favorite ways to have it is just to pop a piece into the toaster oven and toast it for about 4 or 5 minutes and let it get all warm and happy. If you'd like to print out this recipe, you can do that by going over to HallowDaysKitchen.com. Put a link in the description below to where you can go to that recipe page on our HallowDays.com blog site.